Time Vapors, how you doing? So I just put a video out and I was talking and chatting on there, trying to say the reason why I got the white mod out, the Minikin V2, was because of the two watch faces I'm going to be reviewing for you guys. They're by the artist Ram Mor. Then the video just kind of rambled on. I just went off in my own little world and talked about mods and talked about watches and then talked about what I wanted, talked about comments, talked about how I feel a bit more comfortable talking to you guys, and you guys can probably think, yeah, you're a fucking wanker. That's a saying that Bogan uses, Vaping Bogan. Have you seen his reviews? He's from Australia, I'm from England. We both use the same kind of words. There's just a couple that are different, and the wanker word he uses is a pretty good one, so keep that on the list too. I may have to watch how many of these I say, because YouTube might frown upon it and kick me off. But so shout out to the Vaping Bogan for using kind of similarity words to what I use. Thanks, man. We're both on the same page with them. But I'm not going to trail off again, sorry. I did what I said I wasn't supposed to do. He's vape and talk, that's bullshit. I won't do that so you can hear me clearly. So the two watches is the White Warrior and the Yellow Warrior. I got the I'm going to put on this video too, I'm going to put a split in there, and I'm going to put the two watch faces, and they're going to scroll. I don't know how it does that on this editor, but the one kind of scrolls from the watch face and scrolls up, and the other one scrolls from the watch scrolls from the top or something like that, scrolls down. So it starts with all the info and then scrolls down. Why I'm putting those on is because underneath those two watch faces will have all the features and what buttons you press. I'll try and go over them here, but I don't do it justice. So those two pictures will be put her on. I'll try and leave them on as long as I can. So what you can do is you can pause them. You can see the watch face and go, okay, that's the Yellow Warrior. It scrolls up, and then you can pause it and you can see the info. But if you don't want to do that, you can always go over to the site, to the Google Play Store where Ram's got these, and you can pick them up there, and it's got all the info on there anyway. And I think he also does, like, he shows you about the watch with pictures in there as well. So whichever way you want to do it, I'm just doing that to give you as much info while I'm giving you the review. Alright, so the one I'm going to show you first, and don't worry about the bezels on these, because on these smartwatches they're quite big, and Ram does the same as I do. When I design watch faces, I'll put a bezel on there, just like the real watch. So I'll create it completely. Like these are all his own designs, by the way, but he puts a bezel on them all, just like I do. And that's for people that have got them big Moto old school watches, or the big LG style watch, or whatever, something that's a really big watch face, you know. And he'll put the bezel on because it'll look cool. But on the smaller watch faces you have, like the Gear and like the Huawei, they're smaller watches, so to put a bezel on there when it's already got a bezel on the outside kind of looks kind of off. So you can always tap to remove them. He's always got a code in there. You can hit the button and zoom out the watch face, so you don't have to have the bezel on there. So don't worry about that feature and go, well, that's not for me. That's preference to whoever wants it. We try and create watches for as many people as we can. We don't just say, this is what I like, this is what I'm going to put out. We try and put it out for the general population, so we're going to find a lot of people say, well, I like that watch, I'll change this or change that. Some of his have colors, some of them don't. The only thing he won't change is his dim mode. He'll put the dim mode the way he wants, same as I do. That's his personal touch of the dim mode on it. If you don't want it, you just turn it off. Again, there's a code there to have it on auto that comes on when it wants, when it comes to sunset or sunrise, it goes off, stuff like that. But this is the first one. This is Yellow Night. I'm going to try and get it in focus as best I can. See that right there? That's a badass watch. Look at that. So cool. That's the Yellow Warrior. Again, don't worry about the bezel on there. It will, you can change the code to get rid of that. Now this one here, it keeps going into dim mode, but this one's the White Warrior. See, as I say, so if I can try and put them together, I can show you them both before they go dim. Look at that. See, they both look cool. See how that one went dim? There you go. That's the dim mode on that one. It's kind of goofy. I've got that one upside down too. Sorry, Ram. Shout out to you, Ram. These are good watches again. I've got them both upside down. How stupid of me. So let's get them both on so they're both working. There you go. And look at that. So what we'll do is, I'm showing you them right now just so you've got an idea of what they are. Alright, so there you can, you freeze frame them, whatever, zoom in, zoom out, whatever you want. See how that one keeps going into dim? They both got a dim mode on, depending. I might have the other one set off. I've just started to learn to put them always on and to have the timeout for a long time. Obviously the Huawei I didn't do that. I looked at it before we did this video and the fucker still went into dim mode, so obviously I didn't set a setting somewhere, right? But like I said in the other video, so I'm supporting the Minikin V2 touchscreen, swipe up and down on it, see, all that crap, and it's a really good mod. It's a dual 18650 battery in there, see, bad boys, right in there, in series, and it's got the Smoke TFV12 Cloud Beast King tank on, and it's got some vapor. But I'm supporting that one to show you the white watches. I'm going to try and get my videos somewhat in a general context, if I can. I don't know. I'll see what I can do. But with those, what I'm going to do is turn it around. We'll get up close with them, and I'll try and remember the features on them, and I'll learn them as I do them with you. I wear so many watch faces, guys. I put so many on, and I try and remember what they do. And it's just, you know, it's a lot to remember, right? I can probably list off 5,000 watches right now, designs, from at least 3 or 4 artists I know, and they've got so many. So I've got so many reviews to do for these watches, so keep in tune, like, subscribe, share, do everything you've got to, you know, do the regular thing for a YouTube channel to let the guy know that's doing the video that you want him to do more, because I have so many watch faces to show you guys, and they're all exciting. Every one of them's got a little bit of cool feature on them, and you know what's good about it is you don't always have to have the same watch face on every day. They're not all paid for. Rams are, they're about $1 a piece. Again, all it is basically you paying for a coffee to say thanks, buddy, for making the watch face, spending that time. Because it isn't a couple of minutes it takes to make these watches. It takes a couple of hours to do them right, to get a lot of detail on them. Once you start seeing a few of the ones that I review for you, and then you'll see some of the ones that are out on the Google Play Store, or some of the ones that are on the Gear Store, compare the two. Pick one of them up for $1, pick one of Ram's up for $1. Put them side by side, you'll see the difference. You see the shading, you see the detail, you see the graphics, you see how much time's gone into his. To a piece of crap backplate, a couple of markers, a couple of hands, throw it out there for fucking $3. No. He puts them out there for $1 just to tell you guys, you know what, this is your way of saying thank you to him. You pay him $1, you get the watch face. You know what, and you've always got it. And the other thing too is customer service. You try and get customer service out of one of them guys that wants you to pay $3, $5. You'll be fucking lucky. You'll be lucky. With Ram, you either turn around and try and get back to Ram, or you can turn around, I'm the reviewer, give me a shout, I'll speak to Ram. I got a direct line to the guy. So you're always going to have a customer service on that one. Because you let me know if you can't get hold of Ram, but you should always be able to get hold of him. He's always available. And that's what's good about the guy. Is he'll get back to you if there is a problem on it, the second hand isn't working, the markers don't look right, the date isn't changing right. You let him know, he will change it, he will send you the update pretty much right away. That's customer service for $1. For $1, guys, you know. So the price point there, yeah, you're paying for them. But I'm not going to always show you price points on stuff like where they're going to cost you money. I'm also going to show you a lot of free ones. Like Jesus is just recently here. There's Johnny D, he's got quite a few out there that he's got for free. He's also got some paid ones. There's a lot of guys I know, Broder out there, you know. There's so many of these guys I can list off. Ken Webster, he's got some paid, he's got some free. I can keep listing these guys' names off. These are design artists that I know personally. Peter Antonio, My Watch London. He's got over 500 watch faces. Not all are paid, not all are free. I can list all these guys for you, lots and lots of guys. This video is about Ram Mor's though. So I won't keep going on about them guys, but I'm going to let you know I've got lots of reviews to come, guys. So like and subscribe. Let me know you're here. Throw a comment down, say yes and no. Please, send a comment. Right now, it's looking like I'm talking to my damn self. I've got so many views, but no one commenting. So is that the same person liking the video and reviewing? I don't know. I got some subscribers. Hats off to you subscribers that have hit that subscribe button. Please let your friends know, share everything. Say, hey, this is a crazy motherfucker on this site, but hey, he's got some good reviews. Alright, appreciate that. But you know what the time is now, right? Shall we all say it together? Time for the review. Hey guys, this is the yellow warrior one that I was talking about earlier. It's a pretty cool watch face. He's got the two, as I say, the white warrior and the yellow warrior. So what we're going to do, you can hear that dingle dingle off the other one. But what we're going to do is we're going to run down on this one up close and personal. And what I'll do is I'll show you what it looks like on the watch if we can get it to work properly. I'm having a lot of technical issues just now. But there's the watch face one. I'll bring it right up close if I can, try and get it to focus in really good. So that's the yellow warrior that you see on the screen. I'll show you that, and then I'll bring that down and I'll show you it on this big tablet, because it's a lot easier to show you the features. As you see, the analog hands, you've got the seconds going around there, all the shading underneath the markers and everything. You can see it's really crisp. Nice background design on it there. So with this one, to remove the bezel for your watch, if you've got a smaller watch face, you hit the 6th position right down here and it brings the bezel out and it actually zooms the watch in so you can see it a lot clearer. Alright, and then from that one, what you want to do as well with these hands, sometimes they're going to get in the way of the dials of what you need to read on the dials. So what you'll do is Ram's got a setup on this that you hit the 12th position and bye-bye to the hands. They disappear, gives you access to everything that's on the screen, because there's features under here that are really cool to watch. So I'll put them back up for now. Hold on, see that shadow there? There's the hands, they come back. See, the seconds are going around. Basically, with that one said, you turn around and obviously you do the zoom. The 7 o'clock position right down in this point right down here. I thought he said 7 position, hold on. No, he's got that all wrong right there. Let's have a look at all the shadows. See all the shadows right there? You can see them. So let's get that out of the way. So what we'll do is, when I tap, I'm going to get the stopwatch going. I'm making real balls of this. But I'm going to get this stopwatch going right here. These are the chronograph dials. And obviously you utilize the second hand here, so it's seconds of time right now. But once I hit this dial to start the stopwatch, you'll see all the hands, they'll park at 12, and the second hand will start counting down for the stopwatch. Alright, so what we do is bless me, excuse me, if I'm not farting, I'm sneezing or something. So let's hit that dial. So they park, the second hand goes round, now it's going to start counting down like the stopwatch, as you see right there. So you hit this button again and it will stop it. You start it again, it starts going down. But as you can see, guys, you've got the second hand, then you've got the shadow going around, so it looks like realistic. As real as you can get it on a smartwatch, let's say that. So you're done with that, you don't want to watch that no more. You tap the left hand dial and it sets everything back to 0 on the stopwatch, gets the time back to normal, gets the seconds start to go again, right? So what we do is we get rid of those hands, because that's the feature there gone. Bye-bye to those. If you look down here, this is a time zone dial. As you see right now, it's set for Mexico over here. That's that one. So to change that one, I'm going to actually change my hands and move over to the right one, so it will be easier for you to see. So in the 4 position here, when you tap it, you see how it changes, either change the country or the city, sorry, change the city and the country or whatever. And it'll also change the world in the middle here. And it'll also set your time zone to where it needs to be at. So I'll do that a couple of times and you'll see what I mean by that. See how that world changes in the middle? See how this world's changing? It's just changing around all that. But say you hit it one too many times and you go, damn, I needed that back one. So instead of keep going round, Ram set it up that you just tap over here and it brings it back one. So whichever one you want to set up, you know, you go too far. Again, you tap too far this way, you know, you change the world around. You go, now I wanted Denmark. So all you do is you turn around and you tap this one back here and you get back to Denmark. Now there's a secondary time zone, UTC time zone, Universal Time Center, as such it's called. Alright, so that's pretty much this watch wrapped up. I'm going to try and get out of here before this glitches again on the camera. We'll get up top and I'll say my final words for what I feel about these watch faces, good, bad and indifferent. And we'll see you in a little bit here, guys. Right? So hey guys, here we are with the white warrior. I had some real bad technical issues with my with my program, whatever it is. It was just frustrating the crap out of me. I spent most of the day trying to make one bloody video, and this is still the same damn video. So I've got the yellow warrior up on the video there, as you've seen. So now this is the white one. As I say, they're both really crisp, really clear. Let me just get this off my wrist as I'm chatting to you here. Hopefully this is going to go well today. So this is the one on the watch. As you see, it's really nice. See, it's got a lot of cool features. But again, I feel it's better if I show you on the tablet, because then you'll get the perspective. On the watch, obviously the design's going to be a lot better. Like on here, you'll see like lines on it. There's no lines. It's all smooth with shading and everything that you need. So with this one, you'll see the bezel around the outer edge. You push the center and it removes that bezel. So obviously it brings the watch face closer, so you've got a good idea of what you're seeing. You know, if you want the bezel, if you've got a bigger smartwatch or whatever, you can always have that option. It's there. All right. The other one on here, let's just check it. When you tap on the date, sorry, I had my fingers in the way. Let's go this way. When I tap the date, you'll see you're adjusting the dim mode. Dim mode's on there, auto or off. So we'll leave it on for now, and I'll show you what it looks like. So I'll go down here. That's the dim mode on this, guys. Look at that. So it's got a lot of darkness. You know why? Because anything that's bright will use the battery. So the darker it is, the better it is. Even though sometimes, you know, you like to have a bit of a nice dim mode as well, then that's your option, you know. With this one, Ram likes to keep it dark to prevent you from draining too much battery life. You still get the time on there and it will still regulate the time, but it's took the features out of the dials because they can't be used in dim mode on the watch faces, as you know anyway. So, but that's the dim mode. Basically auto means when it gets to, you know, when it gets to like dark, it's going to come on automatically, and then it's get the sunrise. So that's those features. There's other feature on this one. This one's got a cool feature over in this area here, around about the 8 o'clock position. Hear that one? So you can either turn the sound off or turn it on. It's got a little dingle there, and what that is on the hour you'll hear that sound. If you want that sound, it's on there for you. If not, don't worry about it. This one again has got world times. You tap the center of the earth right there and you'll see these are only local times that you have set in the application. So whatever you've got as your three settings for your time zones, that's what it's going to show. That, guys. So that's Los Angeles. Then I've got London set, got Tokyo set, and then you go back and it gives you the temperature right there, and it gives you the weather. How cool is that? So it gives you the weather of the day and stuff, and then you go back to your original date. So whichever you really want, you can set on there. So you've got a secondary time zone if you want to use that. Now, with this one again, if I remember rightly, I tap this one over here, and look at that. It parks the hands and the stopwatch starts going. So again, you can stop it by touching over there, and that stops it. Let's use this hand because it works a lot better. Come on. Well, there you go. So it's at about the 3 o'clock position, I think it says in the instructions earlier. So you stop it right there. It's all the... So, that was the White Warrior and the Yellow Warrior reviews by Ram Mor, the design artist. They were those smartwatches. I hope I gave you the general info of those watches. In the description box below, I'll leave a link to both of them where you pick them up on the Google Play Store. And also, if you scroll to the bottom of that, you'll see that it'll say more like this, and you should be able to check out more of Ram's designs on the Google Play Store. He's got a lot on there. But fuck. Took me long enough to do it. I've even had to change damn shirts. Like, guys, if anyone that thinks this is easy to make these videos has got another thing coming. It's easy enough to throw a video out, but to try and make the video proper for people to understand, see, trying to do good audio, trying to do the best quality video so people can watch it, there's no scratching or whatever. I think there's a section in here that I did a bit on a tablet or something, and the voice sounded really shit. So I am trying many different avenues to get this to work proper. You know, I'm trying to get the setup that you can see behind me, trying to get the little zone I'm in, and trying to feel comfortable. So there's a lot going on to get a video out there. So hats off to all the reviewers and everyone else that puts YouTube videos out that does try and make a good video and give people good quality information and everything. But as As you see, I'm very fidgety. I keep moving my hands. I gotta learn to just sit here and talk to you guys and just feel comfortable that you guys are listening and happy to see me here. But I won't ramble on too much about this. As I say, that's why I was wearing the wearing. I don't wear it. It doesn't fit. I could put it in my pocket, but I won't. But yeah, so that's why I'm using the Minikin V2, just to represent the Ram designs there. I've got quite a few more of those coming out. I've got quite a few decent artists coming up as well, reviews. I've got another couple of reviews coming out as well, one about mods, and also the giveaway still. Remember the giveaway of one of these tanks right here, the Crown Beast King. I think I've still got the box down here somewhere, right here. So I'll be doing a giveaway on one of these here on a video, so stay tuned, subscribe, like, share, tell all your friends if anybody's a vape or whatever. Obviously it's a vape and a smartwatch channel, you know, so we can do a bit of both on both reviews, whether it's mods or watches. And I'm going to put it all out there for you guys to listen and take what you need from it. Remember, everything I say is down to my personal preference and what I feel people would like and wouldn't like. So, but if you want anything put forward and you want me to review something specific, give me a shout and I'll see what I can do. Whether it be a smartwatch, whether it be anything to do with vaping. You know, I had a couple of comments in the past about doing for RDAs, RTAs, RDSTAs and all the rest of it, squonkers, you know, drippables and also sub-ohms. And from that, I did the review, and the guy got back to me and says, you know what, from your review I did go down and buy a sub-ohm tank that he was looking for. He's not quite into RDAs, but he was into a sub-ohm, and he actually picked one up that I had recommended. So I appreciate that. You know, it shows that I'm actually doing something right, eh? But so that was those two watches anyway. I've gone off the scales here, and you know, so that was the White Warrior and the Yellow Warrior that Ram Mor did, and that was pretty much at the beginning of the year, probably at the end of last year that he brought those out. So I'm quite a bit behind to play catch up on the new ones. He's brought a lot of new ones out since then. So with that being said, go and support Ram, buy him a coffee, pick up a smartwatch design if you really feel that's the one. The only flaws I have, I spoke to Ram about it and he agrees, is I would advise using the dim mode a lot on it, because as I said in the review, when you use anything that's white or a bright color on a smartwatch, no matter what smartwatch you have, it will drain the battery a bit faster. So use the dim mode or lower your brightness setting too. A couple of those things will help you. It's a really cool watch face. As I say, it won't be one that you want to have full brightness all day. It will drain the battery quick. So that is a little flaw on it, but it's really cool, really nice design. I don't see any flaws with it other than obviously the color. We spoke about that and he understands that. So, you know, obviously when you're using a watch design or a watch face, you guys should know that already about colors and everything else. Use the AOD mode on it if it's on a gear, and obviously use the dim mode if it's on Android and stuff. The word means the same, just a different terminology for different platforms is all that fucking means. So it's nothing different. Basically the dim mode that's not bright, right? But anyway, enough of my bullshit and enough of my talking. I'm going to get out of here so I can get a couple more videos out there before the end of the week, before this crashes. So remember guys, there's always time with vaping.